Hello, this is Rick Wolf. I live in a noisy neighborhood, so I'm going to warn you that it might get noisy. I live by the airport. There's jets flying overhead all the time. There goes one the other way. What I like to talk about is I like to tell my story the best I can about marketing. I'm marketing online now. I work with 2 different companies. The other day I got thinking about it. I almost forgot that years ago when I was a teenager, ice cream truck's coming. Years ago when I was a teenager, I bought a book through the mail called Lazy Man's Way to Riches. I was very interested in that book because of the title. I sent for it. I think it cost me like 20 bucks. And basically what it told was it told you how to do direct marketing through the mail. This is way before the internet. Some people used to do direct marketing where they would make a sales letter and send it to people in the mail. And I had a friend of mine that made a last call light for a bar, so when it was last call late at night, the bar could turn the light on and tell everybody, you know, it's last call, it's time to go home. Get your last drink and go home. That said, I thought that was a great idea. And I used what I learned from that book to make a sales page, and I sent out like 100 and some odd letters in the mail. I forget how much it cost me. It probably cost me $100 to buy the stamps, to buy the letters, to have the sales letter made up. I had to take the sales letter to the printers, have it made up, and then I went around to different phone books around like 50 miles from where I lived at, and I went around and I tore out, I know this, I shouldn't have done this, but I tore out the yellow pages where the bars were at, and I took them home and I wrote down and I used all the addresses to send letters to these bars. I went and made the last call light myself, and I did all the marketing myself. I sent out all the letters. I forget how much it cost me. It might have cost me 150 bucks to do everything. Anyways, I sent out the letters, and I think I made one sale for like 20 bucks or 25 bucks. I only made one sale, but that was my first experience with marketing. Nowadays, if I want to send somebody a sales letter, all I have to do is go to my autoresponder, which I have on my computer, write out a short little note or email and send it to like 2,000 people. I can do that in a few minutes for free. It's a lot easier. My point is, it's a lot easier now to do marketing than it was like 50 years ago. It's hard to believe. I'm talking about a marketing that I tried almost 50 years ago. I think I was a teenager. It was at least 45 years ago that I read that book. And then it was a few years later before I actually did it. So actually it was probably 40 years ago that I did this. I know I'm giving away my age here. Anyways, it's a lot easier to do marketing nowadays online. But that was the beginning of my online marketing. Now, I am in 2 different companies that I really like. One company is called the 4%, and the other company is called Digital Altitude. I'm in both companies. They're both very good companies. If you don't have a lot of money to invest and you want to learn online marketing, I would recommend that you join the 4% first. Just from what I've learned and my experience in marketing, it's cheaper to join the 4%, and they give you all the tools to start a business. The other company that's called Digital Altitude, this company, you can make money with it also, but it costs you more money to get started, and there's no guarantee that you can be a success at either one of these companies I'm in. Now we got a jet going over. Hope you can hear me over top of the jet. Anyways, if you know how to do marketing, and you have the money to spend on buying the products and buying paid ads, or buy paid whatever you call it, paid marketing, I would recommend that you join the Digital Altitude. If you don't have a lot of money, I would recommend that you join the 4% first, because it doesn't cost as much money and you can learn all the tools that you need to do online marketing. The reason I'm making this video, the reason I'm telling you this stuff, is I want you to learn how to do online marketing and eventually, get rid of that job that you're working. Chances are you're doing a job making, what's the average person make nowadays? $30,000 a year. Now we got Mexican music over here. This is a noisy neighborhood. Anyways, getting back to marketing, I would like to see you be a success story in learning how to do online marketing. I have joined many different companies over the last few years just to figure out how they work and how everything is done. I have been working 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs. So I don't have the time to do everything I want to do. I plan on quitting my 1 job in a couple of months so I can do this full-time. I've been just working at marketing part-time for the last couple of years. But I've learned a lot from joining different companies and finding out what works, what don't work. I would recommend that you join the 4% and learn how to market and learn how to get some extra money coming in. Like I was saying, there's no guarantee you will have any success at this or anything. But I believe if you've got average intelligence, I believe that you can do what I'm doing. You can learn how to market online, and hopefully you can eventually replace the income that you have now, and you can be able to live anywhere you want to, in the country or wherever you want to live. You can live anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. There goes another jet. Every couple minutes there's a jet go by. Anyways, what I was trying to get at is, I believe if you have average intelligence, you can learn what I'm doing, and you can learn to build a business online. I would recommend that you take the extra time to learn something new and to go after your dreams. You know, most people are afraid to try something new, and then when they get older, they're like, oh, I wish I would have did this or that. I wish I would have done that. Well, don't be that person that gets older and wishes that they would have tried something new. Go after your dreams now. You are more powerful than you realize. You learn by doing. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people are afraid to try to do something, but they don't understand that you learn by doing. The only way you're going to learn how to market online, to build a big business online, is to do it. You might try a couple of things that don't work, but you learn from it, and then you learn what does work. I recommend that you go after your dreams, and you start now. Start today. Find out what I'm doing and go to one of my links and start a new adventure. And if you have average intelligence, I know you can do it. If I can do this stuff, you can do it. That said, go after your dreams and have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.